You've been rehearsing, you've been focused, you've been practicing. Now it's time to fly out of that nest, motherfuckers, and call your vision, see your vision, and go big, think big, set it up big, make sure you do big. Too many people go small, small, small. Hey guys, I'm busy working in the studio and I just decided I had a little rant here. I was ranting to myself in the mirror. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna rant on video. Maybe I'll use it somewhere, I don't know. You know, right now I am setting up a process. I'm setting up a team. A lot of people tell me that I should take small steps. Yeah, and I get it. I get it. To a certain point, I had to do everything myself. I had to set everything up and learn it and tweak it and dial it in and get clarity. I get it. But once you get to a certain point, you gotta start rolling with how you envision it. What's your vision? At some point, you gotta start delegating tasks. At some point, you gotta start focusing on what's your wheelhouse and building your brand and driving the brand and propelling it forward. You gotta know how to delegate and set up your system and your process and your vision. What's your vision? So now I'm at that point where it's time for me to take over some things that are my wheelhouse, and everything else I was doing that's not my wheelhouse, delegate it. Find mofos to help me. Find the right people. And it's tough. That's not easy. That might be half the battle, is finding the right people and being patient and not being afraid to go through 25 people or 50 people to find that one, or 100 to find that one. You don't want to have the wrong team and a year later you're doing it again. You want to find the right team to dig in for years, you know what I mean? And so I'm setting up something big here. So if people don't want to ride with me because I'm thinking too big, get the fuck off. I ain't worried about that. I ain't taking small steps. I'm setting up big to make sure big happens. And that's what I'm advising you guys today too. My advice is to just start doing and going for it and making it happen and just get in the game. And as you progress and as you dial it in, you think big. Stop taking the small steps. Stop doing everything yourself. Stop thinking small. Start thinking huge. Start thinking big. Set up the big process and just make sure you get there and make sure it happens. Put on a little pressure for yourself. Challenge yourself. It's great to go small in the beginning. I'm just saying, the more you progress, the more you dial it in. You've been rehearsing, you've been focused, you've been practicing. Now it's time to fly out of that nest, motherfuckers, and call your vision, see your vision, and go big, think big, set it up big, make sure you do big. Too many people go small, small, small when they need to go fucking grandiose, big. So that's where I'm at right now. I just talked to some guy now who had no idea what going big means. He's not anywhere big. Claimed he was, he's not. I got another Zoom about 20 minutes. I'm gonna tell this guy, I'm thinking, if you wanna go small or think small, you're in the wrong fucking Zoom call, bitch. And I'm gonna make sure it happens in the first 5 minutes. I know what's up or I'm off. You're gonna sell me for a fucking hour. I wanna ride, I wanna roll, I wanna think. My vision's big. Let's set up big and make sure we get there. Fuck this small shit no more. It was cool in the beginning to set it all up. Like I said, guys, there comes a point where you just transition to fucking big. You transition to boss and dog and fucking visionary and your passion and heart and all that drives this motherfucker. You gotta set up the technique and the process, I get it. But at some point, you take over your heart and your vision and you call shots and you delegate and you go fucking big and you make sure you go fucking big. Later, guys. Love you.